does things like machine learning and AI, do they play into that automation, or how do you learn what you don't know, and how does that play in?
So I think it plays I think that there's areas where machine learning and AI play a very, very important role. There's areas where they honestly don't, because they're just less relevant. So I'll give two examples, maybe on areas where they play a great role and in areas where they don't. So when you look at automation, the question is also, okay, so we define the definition of done. It ain't done till it's automated. By the way, which means it's almost never done. Because there's always more stuff to automate. There's always better automation, more accurate automation. Right. But there's two elements of automation that people need to look at. And actually, I think this will resonate. One part is what makes sense very easily in our mind, which is, hey, I don't want to sit down and configure protection rules. I don't want to change policies because things change so fast. I just needed to automatically adapt to changes, right? That's sort of the first part of automation. The second piece, which is a lot of people don't think about it in advance, is that you want to automate the presence of security. So if you think about it, like historically, what happened historically, Kirk? I mean, you've been helping customers for whatever, 20 some years, right? Yep. So what happened historically? Someone would put an application and then someone would come in and put the protection, right? So you sort of had that flow. That flow is dead in the cloud. Just doesn't happen anymore. It's dead. It's all automated. It's all CI/CD pipeline. The developer wants an application. It's there tomorrow. There's no person to call and, hey, put protection. So protection has to be there automatically, as automated as the deployment of the application, which is really what cloud did. It automated the entire pipeline. So protection needs to be there automatically. So the reason I'm going there is because you have two things. To automate the presence of security, that's not an AI or machine learning thing. That has to be, your security has to become part of your pipeline, of your deployment process. Your security has to be, for example, I need to identify automatically that someone put something there and then attach security to it automatically. That part is less machine learning and AI. That's way more about what people like to call today shift left security, CI/CD integration, DevSecOps, and just automating the presence of security. And that's a lot of time getting neglected. The second piece is, okay, now that security is there somehow automatically, I want to automate the policy side, because I just don't have time for someone to sit down and now reconfigure firewall rules or reconfigure application security rules or doing all that stuff. So the policy side, and then a lot of machine learning and AI comes into play. To automate the policy side, the security policy side, what's good, what's bad, what's normal, what's not normal, what should I stop, what should I let go, right? That's very much AI machine learning is going to play a big part. So automating the presence is not automating the policy for sure, AI and machine learning.